All right, you guys, happy Saturday. Welcome to Saturday Deal or No Deal, where you bring me your deal that you're working on or a deal that you're looking to get on a contract, and I will help you analyze and evaluate it live and let you know if it's a deal or if it's a no deal and what's my opinion on it, and also too is maybe what I would offer the seller, etc. So if you have any deals that you're working on or in a pipeline or whatever it is, and you want to bring it here and then let me help you analyze it, then pop it in the comment and I'll do my best and I'll let you guys know what's my thought on it. So anyways, you guys, so basically I'm going to help you guys figure out the ARV, what you would offer the seller, how much you're looking to make, so that way you know what to offer the seller, and we do it live. And we're running out of time, so today we got roughly about 30 minutes. So we got 2 people on. Who's on? Drop me a comment. Let me know where you're coming in at. Don't be shy. And sorry about this morning, you guys. We're actually having a little trouble this morning. Oh, shoot. I don't even have my water. We have a little trouble this morning as I was trying to go live because, let me see here. Are we on the right, I want to see if we're on the right channel. Hold on a second. All right, we got one person, and who is that person? Drop me a comment, let me know, you guys. Hold on a second, I just want to make sure, I'm not sure we're on the right one here. Come on, you guys, drop me a comment, let me know where you're coming in at. I just want to make sure I'm on the right page. But if this time doesn't work for you, maybe we'll do it some other time. But let me know, you guys. I also wanted to share with you guys is that, hold on a second. Okay, so let me see. Sorry, we have somebody's having a little trouble. Okay. Bri Q. Happy Saturday. Hey Kong, I've watched all your video from Atlanta, Georgia. You rock, bro. Thanks a lot, really appreciate it. I was having a little trouble trying to go live this morning. I guess my iPad needed some updating, so it wasn't working. So hopefully I'm not making any one of you guys upset, but we're only 1 people on. We got only 1. Q, are you working on any deals right now that I can help you evaluate and analyze? And also too is Joe, I want to let you know that I did get your email, and I'm sorry, it was Joel that sent me that email that him and his wife, and he got his wife to be on board now. So hey, I'm really happy to hear that, man. I wish you a lot of success, and hopefully we'll be able to get you onto the show to share with everyone your first wholesale deal. But I quickly want to say, say thank you so much for every single one of you guys. You guys, please drop me a comment, let me know. I want to make sure I'm on the right channel here, because there's only 3 of you guys. I'm not right now with just turning in. Anyone? We got 3 people on. Come on now. So let me see here. Anybody got any deals that we can talk about? Anybody got any deals? Drop it in a comment. Let's talk about it. Also wanted to share with you guys is that for those of you who have Chris, just dump all in, checking it out. Chris, what up, brother? Happy Saturday. Do you have any deals that you're working on, or are you trying to analyze or evaluate? Drop it in a comment. Let me know. If you're open to share the property address, I'll help you analyze it, evaluate live, and I'll let you know if it's a deal or a no deal. So let me know. Drop it in the comment. And also too, I want to share with you guys I want to share with you guys, if you guys have a website or social media, it's nice to, when you close these deals with the seller, it's nice to go out there and meet up with them, get some testimonial, and it's going to help you guys if you wanted to start doing it virtually, right? So when sellers, when seller come in contact with you and want to sell the property and they want to go and check you out, it's nice that you have testimonial that you post on your website. It also helps with ranking your website as well. Based on my web guy, he said that getting testimonial and things like that really helps rank your site on Google. And also too is, you'll be able to pop it on your social media, whatever it is, and the seller can go there and check you out and check your company out. So make sure if you do close deal with sellers, try to get testimonial if you can. I typically don't do it to every seller, but there are some particular seller that may be close by, or maybe they just really wanted to meet, or maybe there's something special about that transaction. I will go out and I'll meet with them to get some testimonial from them. Anybody? Man, I can't believe it. We got 4 people and it's been 6 minutes. Man. Happy Saturday, you guys. That's why I'm concerned. I wonder if this is the right channel. It seems like it's the right channel. But I also wanted to let you guys, I was going to share with you guys, for those of you who have purchased my amazing seller script package, what I'm going to do for you guys is that I'm going to send over you guys 2 more calls. I just need to edit them, and I might have to send it over to somebody on Fiverr so they can edit it for me. But I'll be able to send you guys those live seller call. Pretty much with one of them, I was able just by talking to the seller, I was able to get them to drop from, I think when they contact, and I'll share with you guys on this deal here on the next coming Friday deal, how we made $50,000 from it. And the seller came in from our website where they wanted $250. Just by talking to them over the phone, I got them down to $200. So I'm going to share with you guys that on the next Friday story, if you want to hear that one, or do you want to hear the one where the seller was in Florida and we're able to get all the paperwork, everything done, even they're out of states owner. Oh man, we got 5 people. Smash those thumbs up, you guys. I don't know if, I don't think we have enough people that you guys don't have any deals. You guys don't have any deals where I can help you guys analyze them, evaluate anything. And I know a lot of you guys ask for coaching or courses one-on-one. It's going to be expensive. So for me, you guys, this is to me, know what I know now, is just send out your marketing and then study and then work on talking to seller. And once you're good at talking to seller, and then once all that incoming call come in, you'll be able to get more of these leads that comes in and convert them into deals. All right, when you know how to talk to seller, your conversion rate, it's going to be a lot better than if you don't know what to say and how to say it. All right. So as I was giving you guys, some example when I first started, there were deals where that was coming in, and I talked to the seller, and I ended up losing my deals over to another investor because I didn't know how to talk to them, and it gives them that, if they felt uncomfortable or uncomfortable, or they just don't feel trusted, and they just went with another investor where that investor were able to answer all the questions that is needed and know how to handle them. All right. So talking to the seller in this business, you guys, is so important, and especially nowadays where most of your deals are going to come directly off market, directly with the seller, because any deals that's on the MLS, Craigslist, or REOs, those days are kind of over. I mean, there are still deals on there, but you're competing with so many people because now you're just sitting behind your desk and you're just dealing, with punching in and just spitting out and throwing an offer. But the days where you can get deals from the MLS or from REO, bank-owned properties, those days are now over. It's really rare that you can get good deals from that. All right. So you must learn how to. So And the reason why I say that, because I have friends that are about 2 hours away from me, and back in back in 08, 09, 010, they were just killing it because they were being able to buy property at the auctions on the MLS. There's tons of them, and they're Craigslist, etc. They're able to find a lot of deals that way because of all the bank owned of the foreclosure. And then when that dries up, they the first thing is they didn't know how to market, and second thing is they don't know how to talk to seller. So now, I was just talking to them. This has got to be about 6 months or a year ago, and they said, "Hey, Kong, how you do with getting deals?" I said, "Just fine." So for them right now, they must evolve, right? You gotta evolve. Because if you don't learn, now they got to go and learn new skills, which is how to talk to seller, how to market, etc. All right, to be able to get these off-market deals. Because the days where you get it on market is completely, it's just really dry and it's just super competitive. All right, especially for a wholesaler, you need to get these property under much of a discount than those investors that are actually going to go buy it, because you got to make a margin for yourself as well. Anyways, you guys. Today's Saturday, deal or no deal, is really for you guys to help you guys analyze any deals that you have. Letting you know how I come up with the ARV, what I would offer the seller, how much based on how much you want to make on it, etc. Drop me a comment. Let me know where you're in at. I know that this morning when we started at about 10 a.m. Pacific Standard, we got a lot of you on. But I guess this is not a good time, so I gotta make sure that I keep notes of this here. So 1 o'clock is not a good time. Maybe I'll have to, and I don't know if I have time to come back and do this after gym, because I have to go to the gym at 1:30, and I don't know if I don't know if I have time to come back and do it. E-Building Production. What up? Happy Saturday. And I want to read you guys a quick email. This email coming from Gabe. And I want to read this email. And I want to say thank you so many of you guys that have that bought my package. And email like this. Let me know that what I'm doing, what I'm doing is, it means something, right? It means something. It means something to some people out there. And this email coming from Gabe, we did a role play with him, and he said, I just wanted to send you a quick email to tell you thank you very much. The value, direction I got from the whole hour was priceless. You are a great teacher. Thank you so much, man. Next, I want to say that I apologize for messing up, etc. If you would like me to redo, no, Gabe, you did a great job on there, man. And lastly, he said, I have to say again, you are the great teacher, and you do a good job at it. It's inspiring those of us who wants to build better life for ourselves and our family through wholesaling. And I hope one day in the near future you decided to mentor. I understand that you're a busy man, etc. Being down there. And then he said, I would, well, thanks again, Colin, and have a great night. So, Gabe, I just wanted, the email is a little bit longer than that, but Gabe, I just want to say, hey, man, thank you so much for that email. Those are the kind of email and the kind of comment that I get from you guys that motivates me and that keeps me going and letting me know that what I'm doing right now, there is a purpose to it, and that it does help people out. And that's the biggest reason why I wanted to start the channel too, is for that reason. And James, what up? Happy Saturday. James, are you working on any deals right now that you need help evaluate or analyze or figure out ARV or whatever it is? I'll be more than happy to help you out. I'll be happy to help any one of you guys out. We just got about 10 more minutes. And sorry about this morning, you guys. It's actually my iPad. I had to update my iPad. Also too is, what was I going to say? So a lot of times, this is what I tell you guys, is that I tell you guys to represent a company and don't represent yourself. And let me tell you the reason why. So let's just say if you're new into the business, and if this add any kind of value to you, and if you enjoy this video, don't be shy, smash those thumbs up for me. It really helps out the channel. So let me share this with you, and I'll tell you why you represent a company and not yourself. Let's just say when you first start out in this business and you don't have a whole lot of knowledge about it, and if a seller asks you this question, well, when you say, let's just say you tell the seller, hey, I'm going to offer to pay for all your closing costs, or whatever the question may be, and what if the seller come back and tell you, well, what is all the closing costs combine of, or what is it, how much is it, or let's just say they ask you some other questions about that you completely don't know. And if you represent yourself as the buyer, as a professional investor that buys property, how are you going to come back quickly? You will be the first to know. Thanks, James. So basically, how would you come back quickly enough to answer their questions without what's the word? Without giving off like you're not experienced, or you're new, or you don't know what you're doing. All right. So what if you call the seller and you represent, you say, hey, I buy houses. I'm looking to buy some houses in the area. We buy a lot of houses, or whatever it is. And the seller asks you a question and you don't know. Guess what? I got all that covered in my script, but I'm going to share with you guys a quick tips here, is that represent a company, because you can come back and this is what you can say. And like I said, I normally don't say Mr. or Mrs. I use their name. It's more related, more personal. You can feel more connected that way. So I'm going to pick a name and I'm going to use here. Chris. Let's go with Chris. So I would say, so let's just say Chris asked me a question that I don't know. I would say, Chris, that's a great question for my purchase manager, or for my manager, or for my team manager. At this time, I don't know the answer to that, and I don't want to give you false information. So what I'm going to do, Chris, is I'm going to go after this call here, I'm going to make sure that I'll go ask my team manager to get that questions, to get an answer to that question, so I'll be able to let you know on it. All right. But my job right now is to collect all the information that is needed on the property that you're hoping to sell, so that way our company can construct you a fair and an intelligent offer within 24 to 48 hours. Chris, do you have a property that you're hoping to sell? You guys, knowing how to talk to seller, I'm telling you, is so crucial, and I've lost so many deals when I first started because I didn't know what to say and it scares them off, all right? And I know some of you have commented and say, well, Colin, you know what? The script, it is a little pricey, it is a little bit expensive. And let me share this with you. Yes, for those of you, I completely understand. When my wife and I first started out, money was tight, and but let me share this with you. Okay, what it is that you gotta understand that there is a price to everything, right? And I had a comment from one subscriber and said that, hey, Kong, I hope you're not just start selling products, etc. But I truly believe that this is what you need. Beside marketing, this is exactly what you need. This is exactly what I needed when I first started out. And the thing is, you guys got to understand that, yes, in life, there's never something for nothing, you guys. There's never something for nothing. Never. All right? And a lot of times, too, if you don't put, when you get something for free, most of us take it for granted, right? We take it for granted if it's free, like our arms, we have them, or air, air, we have it, we take it for granted. But when you pay for something, for some of you, it will pushes you and say, you know what, I put my money out to invest. I can't get that money back unless I made something happen, right? And I don't want to lose that money. So you get more of that commitment. And there's just nothing free, you guys. And my wife and I, when we first started, we pay over $100,000 in mentorship, in seminars, in program. We pay for our dues. We pay for our time. So if you pay it, if you want it, you're right. And to me, talking to seller, the script that I have is extremely crucial in this business. My personal opinion. I truly believe it. And it's what keep our business going, because we can take that and give it to anybody, and they'll be able to be like me. So basically, they'll be on the phone just like me. And then over time, the more you talk, and then you memorize it. You'll be able to put in your personal touch, and it doesn't have to go by number 1, number 2, number 3, right? You can mix the question up, so it becomes more of a you once you remember all the things that necessary to say. But I'm telling you, talking to seller nowadays is so crucial. But man, I'm sorry to go off and start talking about that, you guys, because what it is I believe that you guys just needs to be able to talk to sellers, send out your marketing, and the seller that calls in, if they're reasonable enough and they're looking to sell, you'll be able to convert more leads into deal. I truly believe it. Jacqueline, okay, man. See, now we have about maybe 5 or 7 minutes. Jacqueline, let's do it really quick. And the reason why I go into the whole thing is, you guys, is because none of you punch in any deals that we can work on, and I don't know what else to talk about. I'll talk to you guys about a couple deals. Also, to James, I'm hoping you're still on live. For those of you who purchased the script package deal, I actually got a couple more live call, and I will try to give you guys the most I can, because it just takes time to edit. But I was able to get the seller, James, that actually contacted us from our website. She wanted $250. I was able to use whatever I gave you. That's exactly how I sound on the phone, and got her to came down to like $200. I was initially going to offer her $210, but she came down all by herself to about $210. So remember, if your max offer was $200, don't come in right away and offer him $200. Come at like $190 or $185. That way you have room to move up. All right. So don't make that mistake. So if your max offer to them is $100, then come in like at $85 or $75, whatever it is. So that way you have room to negotiate, to go back and forth, to move up on price. 7290 Moongate Road. What city, buddy? I honestly really like, I like doing these kind of things. Deal 7290 Moongate Road. What city, buddy? Locust, New Mexico. All right, you ready? Jacqueline, I'm gonna need some number from you. What is the seller asking? Is it an off-market deal, or is it it seems like it's an off-market deal. What is the seller asking for? What is the seller asking for? What is the rehab cost or estimated rehab cost? And what are you looking to offer to the seller? So if you can, give me those numbers. There's no pictures. There is no pictures. Let me see if you say anything. Off-market seller is asking $150. Seller's asking $150. Okay, asking price. Now, what do you think the ARV is? Jacqueline, we can do this really quick. What do you think the ARV is? I don't know. The rehab. Okay, no problem. Well, you gotta at least. Did you have? Okay, Jacqueline, have you talked to the seller? Have you talked to the seller before? See. Okay, asking is $150. What do you think the ARV is? And have you talked to the seller before? And what do the seller think the rehab cost is going to cost? You have. Okay, well, what did you ask the seller what they think the rehab would be? If you didn't, you see that? You need to ask them. And there are ways to ask. You guys, a lot of times it's like we all sometimes ask the same question, but it's the way that you ask the question, okay? I have people ask seller, and seller wouldn't give a mortgage, but when I ask the seller, or one of our gals asks the seller, they'll give the mortgage, no problem. It's like a lot of times you don't need to, like when you ask the mortgage, just say, is there a mortgage that needs to be paid off? Okay, oh man. Jacqueline, you gotta answer my question quicker, buddy. She is super old. She said it needs to be taken down. Okay, so she said it's a tear down. I love it when people said it's a tear down, which means now they put the value in the land, and the land itself is probably worth less than if there's a structure there. So that is the plus. House is no good. Okay, so how is the tear down? So which means now you got to figure out what is the lot worth. So if the house is a tear down, Jacqueline, now you got to figure out what's the lot is worth. All right, with all the utility there, what is the lot worth? So I don't know, maybe we should continue, but so figure out what the lot is worth, and then if she say it is a tear down, then you can come back to her and you let her know that, hey, it's going to cost about $10,000 to tear the house down, roughly. It's going to cost about $10,000 to demolish or to demolition the house, all right? And then you just got to figure out what's the land is worth. Zillow said it's 500. So if basically, yeah, I know that's what Zillow said, but if you got to figure out what's the land is worth and how much is new construction house worth in that area, so that way you can tie it up under contract, okay? And to know what the land is worth, maybe you have to go and find on the tax record to see what the land is worth, and then to see what the land is worth, and then offer her less than whatever the tax record said. Man, I wish I have more time. You guys are popping on a little bit late, and no, actually, it's my fault that when I first started earlier this morning, that my iPad is no good, so I have to update it now. I'm running out of time. Man, when I come back and if I have time to get on, I'll do another 30-minute just to see if I'll be able to answer any one of to be able to at least get some of you guys to still be able to help you guys on at least one of your deal or so. So anyways, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I'll have to come back. I'm gotta head to the gym now, so I'll come back and hopefully I'll have time to do another 30 minutes. If not, then I'll try to squeeze something in tomorrow to pay off, all right, or to pay back. Thanks a lot, you guys. Take care. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.